Hey guys, my name is Karen Heim. How are you today? I hope you guys are doing well. I want to talk with you guys today about something very, very important that has everything to do with our success. Okay, so this is really essential. I'm talking about the environment that we create while we're working, and that really determines our level of success and the results that we have in our business. Okay, so I'm talking about housekeeping. Now, you're hearing me saying housekeeping and you're probably asking yourself like, hey, Karen, I mean, housekeeping? If I'm working from home, it doesn't mean that I need to be like cleaning and cooking all day. And yeah, I mean, of course, that's not what I mean. And the housekeeping that I am talking about has everything to do with your business and the success that you create. Okay. There are certain things that we need to do regarding like housekeeping of our business that will really, really affect our results and our productivity and our focus and how we act in our business. Okay. And that of course will be reflected by our results. So we have online and offline terms of housekeeping, and I am going to dig into every single one of those options, okay, right now in this video, and exactly what you need to do in every section, okay? So first of all, I want to start to talk about the offline housekeeping, okay? And I'm talking about a few things that if you pay attention to them and if you do exactly what you are supposed to do regarding like making sure that they are most ideal, okay, in terms of your working environment, then you will really, really have a massive of success. And you'll see what I'm talking about in a second, okay? So the first thing I want to talk about is your desk, okay? Really basic, really like, obvious. But still, I mean, when I talk to my customers and when I talk to prospects and I ask them, like, tell me how your desk looks like. So a lot of them will kind of like, embarrassedly laugh and say, yeah, it's like a mess. And the thing is, you have to understand when you are working, okay, your brain, your mind, it gets, it is affected by everything that's going around you, okay? And if your desk is messy, then your conscience can't be clean. It can't be clear. You can't be 100% laser focused and productive, okay? So make sure your desk is clean. Take everything you don't need off, okay? You need to have your PC or your Mac. You need to have like maybe a glass of water and maybe, a notebook if you're writing notes and your cell phone if you really need it, although that's one of the distractions that we really want to eliminate. And make sure that, you have only the things that you really need in order to create results on your desk, okay? The second thing, if we're talking about distractions, is distractions, okay? So while we work, we have a lot of external distractions, like, we're writing like a piece of content or talking to someone and suddenly we get an email or we get a phone call or our dog is barking because he wants us to take him for a walk or we get an email or whatever, okay? A lot of things happen during the day, okay? Now, I found like kind of a solution for that and I used that for a while. I don't use it again. I don't use it anymore because I kind of like trained my mind into eliminating distractions, but that really helped me do that. That really helped me train my mind. And what I'm talking about is an app called Pomodoro. It's a free app, Pomodoro. And you kind of set yourself in that app the working time and the break time. So, and you set it as it's most convenient to you. So I would set myself 45 minutes work time and then 15 minutes break time. And every 3 rounds of that, like every 3 hours, I have a half an hour break time, which would mostly be for like eating. Okay. And that is really important because you need to give your mind the rest time, okay? You need to give your mind a break. You need to return the phone calls and you need to take your dog to a walk and you need to do all those things. You need to pay attention to those distractions that we call them, but it's really important to give them the momentum, to give them the honor in a specific time that we schedule up front, okay? Because if not, they will control and manage our day, okay? And a lot of times what happens is people claim that they work 14 hours a day or 12 hours a day, and when I start breaking it down with them and ask them up front, okay, tell me what more did you do during your last working day, okay? I don't want to talk about work. I want to talk about only the things that you did that had nothing to do with work. Try to recall, who did you talk to on the phone? What did you do during the day? Did you do like laundry? Did you bake something? Did you, I don't know, did you take your dog to a walk? Did you watch a TV program? What did you do? And when we start breaking it down, we realize that people are not aware of how much time they give for their distractions, okay? And that is something that's really, really important to know, okay? In order to be, first of all, genuine with yourself, okay? Respectful for yourself and your time, and in order to improve your progress, improve your focus, and of course, that will immediately affect your results. So distractions, that's a huge thing, okay? Now, the third thing that I want to talk with you guys about when it comes to housekeeping is having a daily routine. So a lot of people, when they just start, they don't have a daily routine. They just sit every day, like when they define that they're working, and they open their laptop and they start like, doing whatever they can do. Yeah, I'll create a content right now. Okay, this is a great time to answer this email. Let's see if there's a new training in my back office of my network marketing company. But the thing is that if you don't have a daily routine, I mean, there's just much that you can accomplish. There's just much results that you can have, okay? It's not a secret that all the top earners, that all the millionaires that you know in your industry have a strict daily routine. They do certain things every single day without even thinking twice. There's no way in the world that they will miss something, okay? If it is not a front plan that way. And they have those few things that they do every single day. So I can share with you that what I do, and that's really like just in a nutshell. I mean, what I do, I dedicate every single day at least 30 minutes to personal development, okay? Now, I listen to audios, okay? I listen to Think and Grow Rich. I have an app, which I listen to it a lot of times. I also listen to The Science of Getting Rich. I follow Tony Robbins, and I follow Brian Tracy, and I follow Bob Proctor, and I invest in myself, in my personal development, at least 30 days every single day. I also invest at least 45 minutes every single day for training, for improving my marketing skills, okay? For improving my brand and more potential, more strategies that I can implement in my business in order to create results fast, okay? So that is something that I do every single day. It is part of my daily routine. I have a power breakfast every single day, okay? So I make myself this huge shake, which is made from fruit and vegetables all together, okay? And I have I look at Pinterest to see all kinds of like recipes for those, but that makes me pumped with energy, and it makes me really vital, you see? So that's really important to have like your power breakfast. So the fourth thing I will do every single day is have an exercise or a walk. Okay, every single day, that's something that I will do because I know that it's really important to rise my energy, my body, my physical energy, in order for my brain to be more focused and for me to be more productive. That is something that I just know that is really, really important to me. Okay, now every single day, the fifth thing that I would do is create content. Okay. I would either create a blog post or a video training, or I would set a webinar or a presentation. I would every single day create content because that is something that kind of makes my business keep on going, okay? It is really important to share that value with the marketplace because that is the way that people connect with me, okay? So now every single thing that I do, it is scheduled, okay? So I have exactly my daily routine. I know it up front. I know exactly what I'm going to do every single day up front. Okay, my whole week looks like that. And that's really, really important. So those are the 3 offline things that we need to do, okay, as a part of our offline housekeeping. Now, there are also online housekeeping, okay? So there are two things that I would really focus on when I'm talking about housekeeping in the online world, okay? So if you're working on branding yourself online, okay, the most critical thing to do is to make sure that your Facebook profile and your fan page are branded in a way that fits like you and your message, okay? I still see people that have really inappropriate posts, okay? Like political, kind of like really harsh sayings and kind of like a nasty talk, and they put maybe like inappropriate photos of themselves, and that kind of like, it won't make people come to you if you act like that, okay? People are looking for leaders, okay? And leaders are always optimistic. They're always positive. They're always like, there are people that you're looking at them and saying, yeah, like I want to be like that as well, okay? And negativity in this like certain thing, it has no place, okay? So make sure that in your personal profile, you're only like posting positive things, and you are, showing the great side of you as a leader, as a person, as a family person, okay? And how you're productive and how you're happy and how you're positive. And on your fan page, make sure that you share the content that people will find helpful, okay? That's really important, okay? And this is something that you need to do as a part of your housekeeping every single day, okay? Every single day you need to post things on your fan page and on your profile account, because people are following you, and as more as they see you, okay, as much as they see you, in front of their eyeballs, the more chances they are to becoming your clients, right? That's what Facebook and social media is all about. So the second thing I would focus on when it comes to housekeeping is the blog, okay? The blog needs to be set in an optimal way in order to generate leads, okay, and create sales and make people come to you, okay? The blog is your online hub. It's your home. It's the place where people get to know, like, and trust you, okay? It's the place where people can connect to you, see who you are, see your message, and what you have to deliver to them, what value you have to give them. And that's the place where people will opt in to your mailing lists, where people will register to your trainings, where people will actually make a direct connection with you. The blog is so important. So this is not, this training is not about like how to technically do everything, but you should definitely invest the time and the effort to make your blog optimal, okay? Because that can save you so much time and money, okay? And that's pretty much everything. We talked about the online housekeeping, we talked about the offline housekeeping. Those are things that are so important to focus on and to make sure, every single day that they are all functioning in a really optimal way for you to create success. That is so important. You'll see that once you get these whole tips that I gave you today, when you get them set up and when you make them a part of your life, a part of your reality, a part of your approach to your business, then the results will really soon to come. So I hope you got value from this video. I encourage you to share it on social media and comment here below. I would love to hear what you have to say. Connect with me on Facebook if you're not still my friend. And I wish you guys an awesome day. Bye-bye.